What's up guys, Mitchell Watts, Town & Country TV, and today is a good day because I'm here to show you one of the most customized trucks we have ever built in conjunction with Southern Comfort Performance. You guys are actually looking at a 2018 Black Widow F150. What makes this one so special and so unique, we actually had a good customer reach out to us all the way from Washington State. He reached out to us, we actually got with Bobby Coleman over at Southern Comfort, and this is the end product. It's a really just almost a one-off custom Black Widow build, and we're just here to show you what this specific customer wanted to do with this particular truck. First off, let's talk about the actual equipment. What did the truck come with from the factory? You'll notice this is a 502A Equipment Group Lariat, and the reason you can tell it's a 502A is that it actually has the LED headlamps in the front, in addition to a lot of other different things. Push button start, as you can see with the keys that I have in my hands, and a lot of other features. But the thing is, this actually started out as a chrome package truck, and the thing is you're like, wait a second, something's not looking right with this grill. And if you notice that, hats off to you. We actually cannibalized another F-150, snatched the grill out of that one, sanded it, repainted it, and as you can see, we've made it into this F-150. I love this particular truck because this actually has Southern Comfort's high clearance bumper that, as you can see, that it's actually got the fog lights built in, and they're actually DOT approved, which is pretty cool. They're Rigid Industries DOT approved fog lamps in the front, and then you also have the big light bar in the front as well. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut that on so you guys can see what that looks like. But it's very, very neat that you have that ability. In fact, let's just go ahead and crank it up. So as you can see, you've got those fog lamps in the front, and then you also have this big LED light bar also from Rigid Industries as well on the front bumper. Now that front bumper is actually an ADD designed front bumper. What a lot of people don't realize, it's actually a private label manufacturing done for Southern Comfort. So this is actually a Southern Comfort front bumper, but it's actually designed and built by Addictive Desert Designs, which is a fantastic company. I'm a huge supporter of their products, even though I'm not a direct retailer or direct dealer of Addictive Desert Designs. I'm just a huge fan, and I'm glad that Southern Comfort is a direct dealer of them. But you can see what they did is they actually have the powder coated front bumper, and what I like about it is they actually took the panels, they sanded those and painted those that same white platinum to match the rest of the truck. Very, very neat little feature. So when you factor in that you've got the white panels, the powder coated black, you have the STX front grille with the piano black grille inserts on the inside, I just think it gives it a perfect level of contrast, especially when you look at the SCA front hood scoop. Now, a lot of people don't realize this. They think it's just for aesthetics, and yes, it is for aesthetic, but it is also a functional heat extractor. It allows heat to exit the hood as you're driving down the interstate. So a very, very nice feature. Next up, I want to talk about the wheels, the tires, the suspension, that kind of a thing. As you can see, this is a specific Black Widow wheel, meaning the only way you can get this particular wheel is by purchasing a Black Widow F150. It's a 22-inch wheel. It's actually 12 inches wide, if I'm not mistaken, and it fits really nicely inside of these Toyo 35-inch tires. As far as the suspension is concerned, it actually features, once again, another private label manufacturer suspension system. It's actually a SCA Performance suspension system that was engineered, designed, and built by Fabtec Industries. I absolutely love Fabtec as well. I'm not just saying that because we are a dealer of Southern Comfort, but I truly believe that they are one of the best suspension systems on the market. There's other good suspension systems. I absolutely love this setup. Next up, I want to talk about the power deployable running boards. Since this truck actually came stock with a set of normal running boards, the customer actually had mentioned he wanted to do the power steps. But he did say that his wife is slightly vertically challenged, and so we wanted to look at another option than just the AMP power running boards. And this is actually what we came up with. This is the Power Step XL by, what you guessed it, AMP Research. And so the reason that I like this is you actually have a true rock slider where I'm actually told that the entire weight of the truck can be supported by these rock sliders. So that way, if you high center the truck in an extreme off-roading situation, no problems. This can actually handle it for you. But the other benefit is that the power deployable running boards actually drop down a lot lower than the normal amp running board. So just a nice little benefit. And from what I understand, they actually make another one that even drops down even further than that. I don't know that I would ever need that, but then again, I'm 6'3", so what do I know? Next up, let's talk about this rear bumper. This is also an Addictive Desert Designs rear bumper made specifically for the F-150. As you can see, it is a very, very sturdy rear bumper, and I absolutely love these little hooks. I know they're for recovery situations, but you know, if you're gonna have a Honda minivan hit you from behind, I would hate to be the Honda with these things. So I kind of look at this as almost like a dual purpose rear bumper. You can kind of keep your truck protected as well. But you also happen to have, in addition to the backup lights that you have in the normal F-150, you also have a set of those rigid dually cubes in the back as well. So a very, very nice light that really just lights it up when you put it in reverse. Very, very neat. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about it, but this truck also features a Gibson catback exhaust system, which, as you can hear in just a second, sounds fantastic. As we come onto the inside of the new F-150, you'll notice that since this is a Lariat chassis, it automatically has the leather seats that are heated and cooled. So instead of having to replace the entire seat covers like we do on the XLT, we simply swap out the Black Widow headrest and pretty much call it a day as far as the leather seats are concerned. However, what they do, almost said doo-doo. Instead, what they actually do is they actually take apart the entire interior of the vehicle. They sand down the specific components and paint it any color that you wish. Now, we actually went for the high gloss black because I think that is actually what looks really, really nice. You can do a matte black. We've done that before. You can do pink and purple. You can do your company colors, your team colors. No matter what you want, you can actually have that done on the inside. It's very, very nice. As far as the instrument cluster goes, the Black Widow gauges that they have set up for the XLTs, they have that set up on the XLTs. But since this one actually has an 8-inch LCD screen in the instrument cluster, they don't have the ability to swap out that instrument cluster because the tooling, the cost of tooling would be astronomical, and there's simply not an economy of scale. Most of these trucks are built on an XLT chassis. But as you can see, this vehicle is featured with a lot of different options from the factory. But as far as the Southern Comfort goes, there's really not a whole lot to tweak. I mean, it's already a really good setup on the inside. Underneath the hood of this F-150 is the brand new 5.0 V8, which is brand new for the new 2018 year model. It actually features two types of fuel delivery. It has port fuel injection and it also has direct fuel injection. They do that for a couple different reasons. One, you have the ability for horsepower when you need it, and you also have the ability for fuel economy when you need it. And it also helps to keep the engine a little bit cleaner because of that new fuel delivery system. Now, this one happens to have the stock V8 engine in it, but you do have the ability to go with a TVS 2650 supercharger, which is rated at 650 horsepower, and it comes with a full warranty right out of the box. That warranty and the supercharger is actually built by Roush Performance, and Ford Performance kind of co-engineered that specific supercharger. So really, this is all most people would ever need, but we do have options for more if that's something that you want. Normally, this is where we do our outro, but before we do that, I wanted to make a little guessing game and give some of you guys an opportunity to earn some cool merch that we happen to have in our store. So the question is who can guess the MSRP of this vehicle? And the closest person, we'll give it 1 week's time from the time this video gets posted live. The closest person, I'll go ahead and send you guys a free shirt, maybe even a couple of free shirts. But anyways, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're feeling like being awesome, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. If this is your first time on our channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell right next to it, so that way you don't miss any notifications on when we post new videos just like this one. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day.